guys, today we are going to be painting a 3D sphere in the form of a planet or the moon. To get started, I'm going to use this large circle tracer and trace a circle on my paper in pencil. If I wanted to do something like a planet that has rings around it, I can also add that in pencil as well. I would just draw that right here around the planet. Now to paint, I'm just going to start right here and go from light to dark all the way out in my sphere. Starting with white, I'm just going to paint a small little circle here. And each ring around this, I'm just going to take white and then add a little bit of color. Starting with my lightest value, aside from the white, I'm going to make one little ring around that white. Add a little bit of color each time I go in. Now I'm going to be doing Mars, so I'm using mostly oranges and reds with maybe a little bit of yellow. Now I have white and 3 shades here. I'm going to go back in and just really touch up that white and blend all of those colors together, just smoothing it out between each of those layers. Now I'll continue making each layer a little bit darker as I go out in circles. By the time I get to the center of the sphere, I should be using pure orange. At this point, I'm going to start mixing orange with red to get some darker values for the bottom half of the sphere. After I've filled my sphere with all of the orange and red values, it's time to add some shadows. To create the shadows, I'm mixing red with black to make a darker reddish tone. Notice that I'm painting this in a C shape towards the bottom curve. I'm going to gently blend these darker values into the reddish part to create my shadows at the bottom. Now that it's dry, I can cut it out. Now I'm going to do some similar steps to paint the moon. The thing about the moon is it's lighter on the outside and it has a darker core, so we're going to basically do the opposite for the moon. Rather than a smooth texture, the moon has lots of craters and therefore has more of a bumpy texture. Notice that the C shape that I did on this one is white rather than a darkened shadow. Now we have our painted 3D spheres as the moon and a planet. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and like.